Howdy, folks. Welcome to Balls episode 67. I'm Dan Hudson, your host and your future president of the United States of America. Happy stay-at-home day number 129. We're still not out of the woods yet, folks, and I don't think it's going to be anytime soon. Now, look, I'm going on my 125th day around here with no money. And I can tell you right now, it's getting broke. I'm getting broke around here. I was selling peanuts on the side of the road today trying to make a little money. Now look, U.S. case tally, 4.64 million people have the coronavirus, folks. That's up 640,000 or so from last time. I tell you what, they just keep going up. It started off at 150, and then it was 300, now it's 500,000, now it's 640,000, so I don't know what to do. But look, tonight, we're going to thank our sponsor, Goya Beans. Oh, excuse me, folks. Well, one thing about Goya Beans, they're really good. And they got a little flip top on them. And you don't have to use a can opener and cut your finger open like I did the other night on some other Bush's beans or whatever. Anyway, okay, so in episode 66, we discussed pro sports and the White House. And they're probably going to change the name of the White House, folks. Now, tonight, we're going to talk about something very important. Probably the most important balls episode we've ever had. We're going to talk about chloroquine and hydroxychloroquine. Okay? Now, look, I'm a little depressed tonight. Apparently, Dr. Fauci is requiring us to wear goggles, folks. He wants us to wear goggles. On top of wearing a mask, you gotta wear goggles so nobody spits in your eyeball. Thanks, Dr. Fauci. First you couldn't shake hands, then you gotta wear a mask, now you gotta wear goggles. I don't know what's next, folks. I don't know. We'll just see what happens. But look, I'm really happy about that announcement today. This one. You gotta wear goggles. Because I'll tell you one damn thing. Once you put a mask and goggles around Nancy Pelosi, you ain't got to look at that ugly face no more, folks. Okay? I mean, she's ugly. And if y'all don't know anything about Nancy Pelosi's history, Nancy Pelosi was a titty dancer in her 20s. Now, I did a little research on that. And they started, the pole dancer. Well, that came after the polo dancer. Okay? So, Nancy used to shake her ass on stage, folks, for money. All right? Now she's shaking her ass on money because she's too old. Well, never mind. Okay, look. You're only going to hear about this on Dan Hood Live. Seattle. Everybody knows what's going on with Seattle, right, folks? What they've done is they have introduced a bill to defund the police in Seattle. And it's called the CLD-CSVP. Which means the Civilian-Led Department of Community Safety and Violence Protection. Lord have mercy, who's going to remember that shit? That's what happens when Democrats get in power. They take everything gets longer. Have you ever noticed? Like Republicans just say police. No, we got all this CLDVSP thing. Anyway, they have no idea what they're doing up there, folks. But watch Seattle, see what happens. Now, here's some good news right here on the news network. GOP has unveiled the HEALS Act, which is on the heels of the HEROES Act, which we all got some money for, but I didn't get no money. But this is another round of $1,200 checks, folks, for everybody, and the extra $500, remember that, for dependents? It can be at any age. It can't just be minors. So what I'm going to do is I got 4 cats, 2 dogs, and I got a bunch of dependents, folks. So I should get at least, $2,000 or $3,000. Anyway, but look, here's something that kind of really upset me on the news network tonight. Bo-Nice has now produced a Disney movie. Disney, you think I'm ever going to watch your shows again, Disney idea? Called Black is King. Right here, folks. Now, if I created a movie called White is King, I don't think that the public would take too kindly to that. So, but apparently Bo-Nice and what's her husband's name? Kanye West. Okay, they can get away with it. Anyway, speaking of black movements, LeBron James on the NBA. Of course, y'all know I ain't watching the NBA, but I did read something I ran across on the news. LeBron James thinks that he means so much to society that he can't just shut up no more and dribble. Look right there, folks. Okay? Well, let me tell you something, LeBron. You can't dribble anyway. All you do is just run over people and fart on them. And then they get out the way and you dunk it. Okay? That's all you've done. The whole career. I've watched it. I ain't watching it no more because I'm done with the NBA. Now look, Joe Biden this week, he said something that really bothered me. He said, if I am president, you won't have to worry about my tweets no more. Well, let me tell you something, Joe. You ain't going to be president. I'm going to be president of the United States. You understand what I'm saying here? Where'd my hat go? God dang, I sat down without my hat. All right, so anyway, that's all. But look, back to the chloroquine and hydroxychloroquine thing. I want to thank a friend of mine, Mark Grock. He posted this out there, and I read about it, and I did a little bit more research. Thank you, Mark. Good job, son. Now, if you watch balls, you've noticed that I'm a big believer in chloroquine and hydrochloroquine as a solution for the coronavirus, folks. Well, it's been around for years and years. In 2005, Fauci, who we fired, published an article that said chloroquine is a potent inhibitor of SARS coronavirus infection and spread, folks, in 2005, 15 years ago. In monkeys. Well, we all got a little monkey in us. Anyway, hydrochloroquine, just a little people that aren't doctors like me. Hydrochloroquine is a derivative of chloroquine. So it looks to me like it works. All right. So if you read what's coming up with my book of balls, you're going to read about that. And I want to let everybody know one thing. Okay. November 3rd. I want to make sure that we're going to make America get some balls again. Balls 2020. Defend the police. Don't defund the police. And I got your back as President of the United States, folks. And I tell you what, we better all stick together in this country or it's going to go to shit real quick. You know what I mean? Thanks for coming. See you next week.